Hi everyone. I'm just going to do a small demonstration involving ratios just so that you can visualize how ratios work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use an example of a ratio here using colored counters. So I've got here one yellow counter, two red counters and three green counters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically come up with make up a mix of counters, but ensuring that the ratio of the counters stays the same. Now, how would I write this ratio? I would write this ratio as 1 yellow to 2 red to 3 green. Okay, so that's actually what the terms of the ratio mean. So these numbers here are called terms. Okay, so the first term here refers to the yellow counters. So it means for each yellow counter, I have 2 red counters and I've got 3 green counters. So let's say then that we increase the yellow counters by 1. So let's say I added an extra yellow counter there. If we apply the ratio, okay, for every yellow counter, I need to add another 2 more red counters. So what we'll do is that we'll add another 2 more. So that then gives us 4 red counters. Now, again, for every yellow counter, I need to add 3 green counters. Okay. The ratio is still the same. The ratio now, instead of 1 to 2 to 3, it'll be, how many yellow counters do we have now? We've got 2. Instead of having 2 red counters now we have 4. And instead of 3 green counters, so these were the original 3, we now have another 3. So we now have 6 green counters. Okay, so let me just remove those there for a moment. So we'll go back to the original ratio. Okay, the 1 to 2 to 3. Okay, so 1 yellow, 2 red, 3 green. And now let's have a look and see how fractions basically fits into the picture here. So what fraction of the counters are in fact yellow? Well, how many yellow counters do we have? 1. How many counters are there in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 6. So the fraction of the counters that are yellow are 1 to 6. What about the fraction of the counters that are red? Okay. How many red counters do we have? We've got 2. Over the total number of counters, in fact, you could just add the terms of the ratio. 1 plus 2 plus 3. Well, that gives us 6 counters. And you know now that 2 over 6 is 1 on 3. Okay. And what fraction of the counters are green? Well, that'd be, no surprises, half. So 3 over 6 is equal to 1 on 2. 3 green counters over 6 counters in total.